Makerere University as an institution is a pace setter. It sets pace for very, very many different things in the country. First of all, they should be interested. Why are they more interested this time around?
Yeah. That's what I've been
first, I think it is the money. I don't want to say that money has not been there, but I would put another word to say it is the excessive dumping of money that has been reported by many. And also another thing is apparently having two leading
candidates.
Let me say leading candidates because that is acceptable. Leading candidates in the race who are female.
Prominent contenders.
It is not as such prominent.
That's why I see media. You see media perception. That's agenda setting. Yeah.
So basically, let's say for the first time in the very many years, we have had women take the lead or pull the ropes. But as you know, me as a registered Makererian with 2-4 stroke with you, and you as also another registered Makererian, one thing you should understand from this podcast today is that your vote doesn't matter. I don't know if I should repeat it.
You repeat it, but you read it.
Me,
Bidali kana kantu kakasale mu bulungi. This is a registered Makerian, a former MP aspirant, a former interest. Yala picking interest so kwesimo kubagiri president. Simanyi you fear that you don't have money so you get it. You say it well.
I say me as a Makererian. The registration number 24 stroke you.
Yes.
Plus the rest stroke PS.
Yeah.
Registered resident.
In our government.
Of Nsibiru.
Olaba, ochilaba.
Nsibiru aho.
You're not even yes.
141.
Yes.
In the state.
Yes.
Fellow Makererian.
Yes.
Your vote at the guilty candidate does not matter.
Why?
You know why?
To
us who participated actively in the last election, I think that's the election that saw the coming of Mr. Senta Muchachi. When you look at the way the tallying was being conducted, you surely even lose interest. I was an active participant in the last election. Hopefully in the 92nd election you haven't seen me anywhere.
I haven't seen you anywhere, actually.
Yes, I made a declaration not to participate anywhere or even at voting, but I don't know, maybe I will change my mind on the day. But prima facie, it stands.
What is
because on the face of it, because
Derek.
Okay. The word prima facie means on the face of it as we see it, because it beats common sense. I mean, how can Chambogo allow a physical election and then Makerere can't do that?
Yeah,
I'll give another instance. Villages. See, Makerere is the capital. All other universities are villages. If villages can allow students to go and cast their vote, What doesn't? What does it?
Wait. I don't have subscribers on Makerere.
Hey.
There's no way you can start. What have you said?
Makerere
is the capital.
Is the university.
Then the rest
are villages. That is on record. 100 years of existence. That's what we are talking about.
Hey.
Exactly. Because it sets space.
Hey.
Even when you go and look at the lecturers in those villages, they're all from Makerere. I mean, what are you talking about? You get? I mean,
why are you insisting on those villages?
Okay, what I'm saying, even villages are doing better than Makerere is.
Oh.
Instead, the villages should be benchmarking from where? from Makerere University.
So,
Now,
but you accordingly, what do you think this time around? Unlike the previous elections we have seen, and Jeko Eatu 22, that even included death. The rest try to be more silent, manga they don't mind. But at least today, right now, from last week, I'm telling you, you go check the Monitor, you go check New Vision, you go check it NTV, maybe NBS. I see it's trying to ignore, but there's every day, Daily Monitor, every day New Vision makes a story about these elections. What do you think that has come in? Most people are saying that they are.
I would reiterate as earlier that one is the excessive dumping of money that has been reported severally by different media outlets, and also that has been witnessed and professed to by the receivers. And then two is that it is ladies leading.
However, so that one also contributes.
That one also contributes. However, there's something I find strange. Makerere University has been known as an institution of solidarity, solid institution.
Gumite,
to put it better. Now, in its gumiteship, there is someone sitting at the top of it. That is something we call hall of residence. Everyone who has gone to Makerere has gotten that hall of attachment. For example, mine is Northcote. Okay, let's say in Sibirwa and then Northcote. That's the solidarity. Yours is which one? I can't.
Mine is in Nkrumah.
So that's Northcote. So find another person when it is Micho, UH, and. But however, what I find strange in this election is that the elders of the different halls of residence have ditched the candidates, the candidates from their own halls of residence to run to other halls or other candidates. That is something so strange to the operations of the spirit of Makerere University.
Yes.
And if it keeps as such going forward, that solidarity spirit, the little that was left,
akatina kali
kasigaddewo nako kagenda kukola ki nako kagenda kuggwawo. So mumbeera bwetyo. I find it strange when you find, let me say, the chairperson of the rats is backing a candidate from the goats.
Who are the goats now?
So you don't know the goats?
I don't know.
The Gotlanders, those are the people I'm referring to.
I don't know even the Gotlanders. What are
UH.
Hey.
So when you find, I'm just giving an example. I'm not insinuating that this is what is happening, but something related to that is happening. For example, you find the Osajefogad Brigade is working for a candidate from the Mbuzigad Brigade, MGB. I mean, that is weird. That is even against the culture and the rule, you know. I don't know if it is the money perspective. I don't know if it is the mindset change that is happening. But whatever is happening is putting the pride of Makerere University at a stake. At a stakehold. Yeah, surely. That's something I find strange about these elections, because back then halls used to back their candidates, whether they would succeed or they don't. They would back their candidates.
Okay.
All through.
Okay. We have 13 minus. I think we just deducted one from the ones we had last year. Makerere University. The nominated ones, the Guild President's Transparent, they are now 13. That's why we have 3 ladies, and the rest are men, the 10. Among the 3 ladies, we have the 2, whom many say that they are the main or prominent contenders in the race. We also have the faces who seem to be familiar, have been in the game. Let's come to Dangote, Jika, is it Mujizi? they came ko earlier. Asimwe Derek, why do you feel like you also accept that the two females, that is Kadondi and Hannah Karema, the former Miss Uganda, and Kadondi, the former vice president, seem to be prominent contenders of the game?
It is general knowledge that most cases the fourth estate sets the perspective. If the fourth estate puts effort of covering the two, definitely as the unsuspecting public, we are directed to that direction. So that speaks to always having a very strong grounded fourth estate. Because if it is an online thing, as the dean stresses, definitely the one who puts in much more effort in spreading maybe posters, agents, what. So that person gets the number one or number two ranking. So in that manner, yeah.
So do you also accept it to your view as a voter, as a okay, we may not want to vote, but as a potential voter, where do you see the ground is out of 13?
Yes.
Where ekintu kiraba wa?
Ekintu gyenkiraba? Definitely, the gyenkiraba, if I'm to vote, I definitely go with the person with the party ticket, with the party I subscribe to. So that's non-negotiable. Definitely
Non-negotiable.
Backing Kadondi.
So laba gadi toina
something like that. Yes.
The other time mama good card what we abaitako.
Aliwa.
No, abadde sentam.
Sentam. Well, you see, actions got consequences. You have a right to decide something. Yeah? But you don't have a right to decide on what is going to come as a consequence from your choice.
So yes. We would have, I thought we could get this discussion further, but since he has declared his interest already, from to vote Kadondi, so he won't analyze for us. He won't analyze for us. Ataso banakola mistakes za Kadondi katisa magamba zikati wempita. Every
I'm conflicted. Chiba chirungi nnyo you declare a conflict.
Yeah, it is good. It is good.
Such that you don't mislead.
But sometimes you can analyze ogamba banageze mpagira Derek. Naye Derek kusinzira kino kyena abakyakola. Kino kigenda muza mukwe mabega. Atono chumuleti.
I'm not the best. I'm not the best candidate to analyze that without being definitely biased. Truth to be spoken to power. You have been seeing the candidate move.
Okay. Tumanze mbade ndaba. Okay. Wewe kwatirire olabe kugula mu je mulina because omanyi omuntu gwe banali na yabayira. Yes. Because sogera bubi that the candidates I don't know. So ngateka zigwe sikumanyi and you're there comfortable thing that you will win. Simo bubi. Yes. Literally mangamati. I'm one of people who putting in effort to talk, to hold discussion about these issues. Kati gwe bamanyi ntoliye candidate nga sikumanyi. Kati ngam it is no way you tell me kati ogenda yitawaliye. So kati ala muntu atala itemu abashiraba. There are some who have come ngengena chogera broadly nga city day. There are people who come in mbagabanya akalogamba kanga kendeze nabashali bange 10 tebagenda muwa bakeneze why get certificate of participation. So kati go if you grade yourself gwene team ye Kadondi main contender wamwe muchikiriza ntabatwala butwazi.
I have a belief that if at all the system is not tampered with, ajakuja yakalubako.
Yet you don't if the system.
I said if at all the system
maybe
is
for the
not
first time.
This is a thinking. If the system is not tampered with,
yes,
I'm very confident that Kadondi will.
If they defeat you,
declare the next.
If they defeat you, Anyway, Makerere, by petitions, do you ever to put your petition in case Banzi Bakalu?
Yeah, definitely you can. I think there's a gay tribunal. You can also seek redress from the courts of law. That is also possible. The process is unfair.
Bibaba wangula. Mwabakadondi. Muja kukiriza. Nti batukubya akalulu bulungi nnyo omwana eta strategy omwana public figure Miss Uganda banange atande
unless ngongamba nti oyina walabye ku results ezo.
Sina wenaza nkubuuza nti bwe baba wangula mukenda kukiriza mu mutima omulungi.
Wandi mbuziza bwe tuwangula. Lwaki tombuza bwe tuwangula?
Okay, it's okay. So finally one last chance ngena kwa yo mukisa olange yoko ku kivulo kyamwe. Na ole nti next Tuesday kadonda agabudde nalika street.
So next Tuesday mugenda kulaba ku Kabaka Saha. Nalabye wafunye abantu ababuzaabuza. So kati mugenda kulaba ekituufu kyennyini. Naye nga maliriza ensonga zino, I want to encourage all the candidates not to lose the grip. Obudde bugenda bugwayo. Naye every single step that you take, every effort that you make can make a difference. You're not just participating for the sake of participating, but you are building something. You are building really something, and that something is going to be hopeful. Maybe in your future or in your political career, or it's going to expose you to different opportunities. Because you can't be an institution of over 40,000 and only get 14 or 13 candidates. No, should be getting something like 23 candidates, and then we see who is who if it doesn't come to money. Because if there weren't money restrictions here and there, I mean, we would be seeing more. I was disgraced when I saw a communication from the 92nd chairperson of Electoral Commission that some positions were even vacant. Can you imagine? No, it is that the system has made them to lose interest. Candidates and awangule naye bwotuuka eyo I think wetaaga okulowooza what is best for you, kubanga kyonookola ng'oli mu office eyo kyekijja okuditamininga omuntu w'emyaka 10 mu maaso eyo kyajja okukola. And also ba elders ba halls ez'enjawulo mufune muswale. You cannot be
elders
now but elders ba halls ez'enjawulo, halls of residence, halls, you know, Makerere is the one that calls you. Yes, that is there. But your hall of residence is the one that makes Makerere to call you. So you should respect our halls of residences. You cannot be a chairperson of a certain hall of residence and we see you running with another candidate from a totally different, just to prove something. You get it? Back then, the whole people, the whole elders, mubenjogerako ngamba guli omwoyo gwa holo tubeere nagwo, omwoyo gw'aba ancestors tubeere nagwo tetugusuulirira kubanga bakutemeddeyo akakadde kamu 2-3. I mean, that is very disgusting to the ancestry. Oba nfuna bulungi nfuna kiba kibi nnyo to sell out your whole dignity because of some simple peanuts that are going to go, and then kubanga holo yegenda kusigalawo genda kugikulembera ogifulume naye byokoze mu bukyamu gaba mazambi gajja kubeera ku linnya lyo till forever and ever. So ngamaliriza, mbadde nsaba administration, maybe the dean of students Nawangwe and university council, muleka bannamakerere basalewo babe baagala bakola ki oba kulembera abaana mbaleke balonde abaana tukomezeewo physical votes kubanga physical votes ezo zikuteekamu eri sense of responsibility. Sense of responsibility as a citizen. Tugenda tuzimba eggwanga eppya naye bwe tubeera nga tukola bino ebintu ebirimu olusaagosaago, ebintu ebyo bitategeerekeka. Simanyi why you very scared about the students body kubanga at some days I just find a lot of security personnel, basirikale, maje, FFU, police. You can deploy all of them to guide the election. Nti candidate number A baba ali mu kuyita ku kubo, no candidate number B should use the other such that they don't clash. basirikale mulina bangi.
Roadmap.
Give us a roadmap and put election guidelines, time, election voting procedures. Complete. How am I going to be convinced when candidate A text me, hey Derek, I'm so and so, I'm contesting for this and this. I'm kindly requesting for your vote. I mean, how? What is your expression? How am I going to be excited about you? How am I going to feel that you're going to really represent me? Because we determine from the physical interactions. I mean, the way a candidate presents themselves before you, that's how you know. Not the things of influencers pushing here and there. That's why we are going to end up with incompetent guild leaders, and which is going to be catastrophic.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Derek, for tuning us and for always having a say with us. This discussion is even na dala kubagalo bibuliza. You see, always we have problems. You come here, you say omuntu nabiraba naye agamba uyo ayogera kuki.